And I had my grandkids before. I am RFA certified. I have foster kids. And the courts will not give me my grandkids. They keep counseling and continuing the court date. I'm trying to find out what can I do.
Okay, if you have a pencil and a piece of paper, I'll tell you what to do. Felicia, did you have a story to tell or a question to ask? Felicia? All right, sounds like we've lost Felicia. Let's go to the next call. Let's talk to Connie from California. Connie, did you have a story to tell or a question to ask?
Yeah, I have a question to ask and try to figure out what can happen. My grandkids were taken by CPS, which the parents are incarcerated, for a case. And I had my grandkids before. I am RFA certified. I have foster kids. And the courts will not give me my grandkids. They keep counseling and continuing the court date. I'm trying to find out what can I do.
Okay, if you have a pencil and a piece of paper, I'll tell you what to do exactly, especially for the county where you're located.
Okay.
Okay. I know you're in California. We usually don't tell people what county you're from, but I've done cases in your county, so I'm going to tell you what to do. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, if you're a grandmother and you're trying to get your grandchildren placed in your custody, the first thing you should do is file a JV-285. If you don't know what that is, you can Google it. Just put in WIC JV-285. The next thing
I have an attorney and he has filed, and sometimes they say, oh, we can take the case and hear you, or we don't have to. So we filed the case, and last court date, the judge supposedly had corona. He didn't show up. Then this month, he had corona. He didn't show up. So next month, we go to court. I have foster kids in my care. I don't understand. They say because our family is so close-knit, which I don't understand how they know that. Why are you guys holding, and it's been going on, it's over 8 months, holding my grandkids?
Connie, I know the courtroom you're talking about. I know the judge you're referring to because I have cases in that courtroom which have been continued because of the pandemic situation.
Okay.
But I'm going to tell you some things that you should probably mention to your attorney. Now, you should always take your attorney's advice, but you might want to ask him or her about these things that I'm about to tell you, okay?
Okay.
You want to file a JV-285. You want to file a 388 petition to have the children placed in your care.
Okay.
You want to file a petition to disclose the confidential juvenile records to you because they may be saying things about you that you don't know, and you want to be able to rebut those things. All right?
Okay.
The other thing that you should consider filing, I don't know about the relationship between you and your grandchildren, but a presumed parent motion may be appropriate. Sometimes that's appropriate for a lot of grandparents who have basically raised their grandchildren when the parents didn't, and then, CPS case starts against the parents, and they want to exclude the grandparents. So that you should talk to your attorney about that. You should also talk to your attorney about filing a petition for temporary and legal guardianship. Okay?
Petition
for temporary and legal guardianship. It's very good that you have an attorney because a lot of people try to do this themselves, and it's very difficult to do for a person who's not, a civilian who's not a lawyer or doesn't have that training.
Here's the deal. My lawyer says it's illegal what they're doing. My daughter lawyer says it's illegal what they're doing. I have a baby in my care. So I started off with CPS by having my grandkids. I asked them not to give them back the last time they did. Now it's like they're holding me accountable like I should have mandated to report. I know nothing about what went on in that household.
Right.
So now my grandkids are suffering 8 months. The oldest one is 16, asking to be released, and he still haven't heard. They have split all 5 of the kids up. So they asked me would I take one of the little girls that wasn't my grandkid, and I said no, because 5 kids is a little too much for me. I'm older. So my grandkids, I would like to have them. So they've been putting me through the ringer, which both lawyers say it's illegal what they're doing. So after this, I would like to open up a lawsuit because my grandkids is traumatized behind all this.
Okay. Well, let's focus first on getting the grandkids to you, okay?
Okay.
Before we start talking about a lawsuit. There are things that you should be doing to get the kids back. Talk to your lawyer and make sure that you're implementing everything. See, the problem is this. If your lawyer, or if I say what they're doing is illegal, that means nothing because you still don't have the kids.
Right.
You don't want to be in the appeal business or in the lawsuit business necessarily. You want to be in, hey, I got my grandkids home business. Okay? Now, the particular county you're in and the particular courtroom you're in, that judge is very fair and very, in my opinion, family-oriented. I know he's been out because of the COVID, but when he gets back, I think you're going to get what you want. But make sure you talk to your attorney about what we've discussed here today and get his or her opinion on that. Of course, always follow your attorney's advice, not some guy on the radio that you've never met. Okay?
Right. Okay.
Okay, Connie.
Enough.
I want to thank you for calling and thank you for listening. And hey, in about 3 weeks, call us back and give us an update. And I hope the update's going to be where you got your grandkids in your home. Okay, Connie?
I appreciate everything. Thanks a lot.
We'll hear you and we'll hear from you hopefully in a few weeks. All right, Cynthia, we're going to have to take a break now. According to the engineer, this is The Secret, How to Fight Child Protective Services and Win. I'm Vince Davis. We'll be back with more stories, more questions, and more calls.